Hey everyone, welcome. Let's see what we got going on. I'm Mike, one of the devs of the Degen tribe. Hope y'all are doing well. Just in there scouting some different plays. Currently already in a play cash. Got in at about 515, 560 or so. So up probably about 30%. The chart looks good though. Keep on getting these higher lows. So this is definitely what you want to see when you're in a play, that you keep on getting higher lows. And we entered about right around this area. A lot of our longs today are pumping. Uh, Turbo is up. Let me see what Turbo is up on the day. Turbo is at a penny, up 36% on the day. Another one of our longs, Cat in the Dog's World, up 29% on the day. So right now we're printing. Oh my goodness. So people are aping into this play right now. It's going to hit my take profit soon, then my initials will be out. Also playing this play right now, because right now we have this narrative for Maximus. So a whole bunch of people are making a whole different Maximus coin. So we're trying to catch a few off Pump Fun. Got this beautiful artwork right here. Oh wow, just popped a million. Look at that. So this call was made by one of our chief play callers, Zino. He's also, if you guys don't already know, he also went into Flog at 400K, and I think right now is between 150 to 160. I think it touched 200 or came close to it. So he made this call around. Made this call around 590. So it's almost a 2x. already. And then another play that I was in earlier today, I 2x'd it. I didn't necessarily post it, but no, this chart already broke down. But I myself, I entered in, I think around here, and then took out about 60% right here, and then it ran all the way up to 14 million before it broke down. So one thing you want to make sure before entering a trade is that you have a clearish bullish reversal, which for me, seeing this first green candle is cool, but entering right here is kind of preferred. Not everyone does it that way, but this is kind of just confirmation to me that it's headed in the right direction before it tanked. So was able to make a little bit from this play today as well. It's now at 11K market cap. Imagine. That's why with Solana, guys, you got to be extremely careful when you're trading on Sol because the gas fees or the transactions fees are so low. People are in and out of trades super duper quick, and they have no mercy when it comes to selling. So, a few things that you want to look at when you're scouting a play: always look at the bubble maps. Always look at the bubble maps. So you can see right here, there's a bit of a baby cluster. It's not too much to be concerned about, but this is something to make note of. And then another thing that you want to also do is you want to look at the percentage of the different holders. So generally, you try to stay under about 3%. Obviously, there are some plays that are some exceptions, but definitely not the rule. So you see this at 3.47, 3.13. I still got into this one because I seen the super high volume, and then I caught it at a decent entry. So I got into this and got out. But you definitely want to be a little bit more cautious when you see this. Another thing to check out too before you enter into plays is rug check. So I was considering this play earlier, smooth brain. Let me see where it's at now. Mm, Oh, there it is. Sweet. Yeah, so I was considering this play. When I checked on it earlier, it was already up here. So you do not want to enter a play when you haven't seen a correction yet. That makes it very, very high risk. Like now, since the play has found a nice support level, if I wanted to enter this play, I would enter it now. And then honestly, to be on the safer side, if it clearly broke this support right here that you can see, then I would probably get out of it personally. But you can also wait until around here if you wanted to, which is about a 40% decrease in price. I typically don't try to have a risk that high that loses 40%. I like to typically stay around 30% or less. But then some more things that you can do when you're scouting plays. You can look at it. So, wow, this play is sending. See, I did hit my take profit. Okay, so it's about to hit it. Oh, okay. Well, soon. Anyway, yeah, because you can see if you enter into a play right here, then your risk is very minimal, and this is right now what you call a double bottom, which is a very very bullish sign when you're considering entering a play. So this is about I would enter around here, from there, its all time high is more than a two. I mean, it's less than a 2x from here. So, and you can see it's kind of sending right in front of us. So if I'd entered around here, I'd be looking to take my initials out around ATH, and then you can just leave the rest. But that's just an example right here. And then also, I would check out their Twitter. One thing that you want to consider too is it's a lot of scams out here. So it's interesting. It's like the plays that and my take profit was just hit. So this was a 2x called by one of our chief play callers, Zino. And guys, again, this is Proverbs or Mike from the tribe right here. You can see this was called originally at 514, just 2x for me. I don't know where other people entered, but as soon as Zino makes a call, like you see already, I was already at 30% in like a few seconds. Something that's very, very important, guys, is your entries. Like entries are super, super duper important. And one thing that I like to show you too is my settings for people who use Pepe Bot. So one thing that I like to look at, well, one thing I playing around with that I consider is my buy priority fee. Now this is super, super important. One thing you want to consider is setting yourself a higher buy priority fee. And what's interesting is earlier I had my buy priority fee at this amount right here. And because it was super high, I missed 30K on my market cap for my entry. So by the time that the order was executed from the time that I pressed buy, I missed 30K just like that because my buy gas priority fee was low. But if you have a decent priority fee, like it'll even show you. Like mine is super low right now because I entered this play. What is the current narrative going on right now? Uh, so I entered this play, and since it's so slow, I didn't want to waste zero point zero 0.01 soul on it. I'd rather use 0.001. But if I'm going to enter into a high speed play like this, then that's when I would set it to what my sell priority fee is 0.01. So with 0.01, that can be the difference in hundreds of dollars. That can be the difference in your take profit being even a little bit lower because your entry level was lower. Um, Especially if you're trying to catch plays on a dip. Like if your buy priority fee is low and you have a buy limit order, which means that if you set yourself on Pepe Bot for you to enter this play, let's say 0.29, I mean 0.0029. If you have a very, very low buy priority fee and there's a spike or a lag, although you press the enter button right here, you may end up all the way right here in that amount of time, which is a difference in 30K market cap. So that's just something to be extremely mindful of as you're using the Pepe Boost bot. And this is just a sneak peek of the tribe. We got a whole bunch of things going on right now. In order to become a member of the tribe, you need to use the link which I posted on Twitter, and then also I have it as well on YouTube. So that's how you can join. Right now, our long plays are printing right now. Like I said again, we called Turbo some time ago. And one thing about our play callers here, we have Nori, we have Zino, we have Momo. They're very, very into markets, and they're very, very into the market, into trends. And they even look at the amount of liquidation that has made itself available in the market to kind of determine when is the when is something about to pop off in terms of our long plays. So to make it a little bit more simple, if there's a lot of money going into the market, then we're about to be in October officially, which happened today because Turbo's up over 30%, Meal is up over 30% or around about, and we made these calls months ago. So That's something to be mindful of. And this play is just printing. I really hope it keeps on going. Um, so let me get out of this tab right here. So let me just give you an example. So say if I wanted to enter into this play, right? Number one, I would make the chart a little bit bigger. As I said before, I would check the holders, I would check the bubble map, but then me personally, whoa, wow. Yeah, this has a lot of volume right now. This one had a 25 sold buy. Okay. Anyway, so one thing I personally do, I use the fib retracement, and typically I like to enter my plays around this mark right here, which is basically 50% down from all-time high. Now, if a play is running, and by running I mean like this play is right now, you never enter onto a long green candle. You never enter into a play like that. Um, and that's why we entered in during right around here, which is a decent entry because it was about, I would say, 40 to 50% down from its all-time high. So we entered at a very good point, around about 40 to 50%. That's kind of your ideal entry. And the reason why is because say if we got in, we entered up here at 1.1. That means in order for us to even get back to breaking even, we would have had to beg the play to do what it just did, which is make this super duper candle right here. But it's not a very high probability all the time that you're going to be able to do that. So it's best to mitigate your risk by having a good entry. And a good entry at the time, let's even go right here. There you go. And I'll show you right here my personal entry for cash. See, my first buy was at 571. And would you look at that? You see that 50% I was just literally talking about. Just up a little bit higher. So not exactly, but round about the 50% mark. So my loss was minimal. So even when it dipped after I got in a little bit, I was maybe down 10% at the most, which is ideal. And then my second entry, because I did two entries on this, was this is what I mean. You're down bare minimum. I entered again, I want to say. Where is it at? Oh, my second entry was at 554. So both of those were around 50% or lower, which is ideal. And this is already 2x for me, so it's just a moon bag at this point. I'm hoping that it keeps on running. So that's what you want to do as far as entries. If you have a play that you want to get into and the FOMO is hitting you, you just have to take a moment to just relax because if the play is a very healthy play, it's going to retrace. If it doesn't retrace, honestly, I wouldn't even enter into it because at any point in time, there's a potential for it to break down right in front of you. So not everyone uses the fib retracement, but I personally do. And what I would do is if I was interested in getting into this play, I would just set a buy order at 00057, which is about the 50% mark. And using the setting that I showed you earlier, I would use zero point zero 0.01 as far as my buy gas priority fee, which is so awesome because if it dips lower than that, you might even get a better entry than what your buy order is. So this is just for those a couple of tricks for the Pepe bot users out there that I personally use and I enjoy. So we're definitely printing in here for sure. Let's see what other plays that have gone well today. We also do pump fun plays as well. Now those are definitely more risky, but let me show y'all a play. Yo, this is still sending. This is crazy. Look at that candle. Wow. So we also do pump fun plays as well, but not extremely often because they're extremely risky. I mean, this is a if it loads up, this is a pump fun play right here. Um, so they're high risk, high reward, and the narrative right now is this Maximus thing that's going on right now. And let me show you why it's the narrative. When you're scouting a play too on pump fun, you kind of want to see what did well. Like, see, this is Maximus, and it's a whole bunch of different Maximus plays out. Like this one is insane. In 4 days, look at that. 4 days, all the way to 166 million. Ah. So imagine if you caught this play off of pump fun, because this is a pump fun play, and I can show you by just looking right here. You got the CA. So this came off of pump fun right here. And if you'd have got in at 5K market cap, you can just do the math. It's at 166 million, and this is in 4 days. There are some people who were probably in around that, and look what their bags are worth: 2.5, 2.4, 2.2, 2.1 million. So that's just another route. Like I said, they're extremely risky. So if you go in, place a small bag, whatever that is to you, point 0.2, point 0.3, point 0.1 soul. I mean, if you'd have put point 0.1 soul on this at a 5K market cap, I mean, you would be up tens, hundreds of thousands of dollars easily. So, like I said, they're more risky. So you put a smaller bag, but your entry level is just so low that also within that, the risk is kind of small. And one thing that I learned from one of our callers in here, Momo, is that what you want to do when you're looking at a pump fund play is you want to know what the excuse me, you want to know what the king of the hill is or the price for. Let me see if I can even find it right now. Oh wow, this place. So generally, you just want to look for something that's half of the king of the hill, in terms of market cap. So if the king of the hill is at 30K market cap, you want to enter in 15K or below, because 9 times out of 10, if it's a play on pump fund, it will dump, meaning that the dev will sell and or the bigger holders will also sell as well. So that's something to be mindful of. So like with this play right now that Zino called earlier, I'm in here scotch free. And this play is still sitting. I don't even think my computer can keep up with it. Hopefully, when my computer refreshes, it'll say 100 million. That would be nice. So that was called uh this right here. And we also have perpetuals, longs, futures. Um, let me show you this right here. So we just don't have Degen plays. We have Degenless plays or long term plays, longs as well, pump fund. I mean, we literally have it all here between everyone on our team. Momo, Nori, chief play caller, and also Zino, chief play caller as well. So we don't just call Degen plays, we call long term plays. We also will let you know in advance what's probably going to happen in the market, um, by monitoring the market as well. So let's see. See, this was originally called at about 300,000 right here, Colt, and it ran up to 5 million. Uh, See, Nori called this at 378. I think he actually called it lower. Oh my gosh. So look, Nori called. I didn't even know this till just now. Nori called this play. You can see it right here. 424 market cap. Look where it is now. So that's like a 7 or 8x in 3 days. So that's our chief play caller right there, or one of them, I should say. I didn't even know that this play had done so well. I just randomly pulled it up. That is so funny. And we also post our Deep Genless portfolio. You can get access to that if you join the tribe. Like I said, the way to join, you can click on the link in the on the Twitter page, and you can just join directly through our Discord, which you'll click on subscribe, and then you can set yourself up. The only payment that we accept currently is crypto. So just a heads up there. And for those of you who are viewing us on YouTube, I also put it in the chat right here. You can just click on that. This hyperlink right here, which will take you straight to our Discord, and then you'll be able to set yourself up for the payment as well. You might want to get in now because during the peak of the bull run, the prices will be higher. So me myself personally, let me see. What I like to do when I look for a play, um, I have a couple different filters that I use. I like to see some liquidity. That's not even a ton of liquidity, but I like to see liquidity. And the reason I like to see a decent amount of liquidity is because if someone who got in way before me sells, the chart won't break down right in front of me. So the higher liquidity, the less of an impact it has when people make massive sales or there are sell offs. I don't like things that are extremely high in market cap either, so I usually do about 20 mil as far as the cap. But lately, I've seen some things that went from 4 million to 20 million in a day. So with Solana, it's like literally anything is possible. And here and there, also I look at Boost as well. Is this even current? I don't think this is current. Okay, so yeah, this isn't current. I think there's a lag on. I think there's a lag on next to it right now. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit better. Wow, so this thing ran all the way up to 1.6. It was lagging so bad on Dex tools, I didn't even see it. So again, yeah, we entered about down here, which is a very ideal entry. And then RE2X Moonbag is in there. Literally don't even know what's going on because Dex tools is lagging. But yeah, so going back to what I was saying, when I'm looking for a play, I check out what's going on in the most recent 5 minutes. I mean, in the last 5 minutes. And I like to see volume. This is very, very important to me because if you get into a trade that has very low volume, even though the chart looks good, um, sometimes what can happen is people get impatient, and because people get impatient, people will start to sell. So I'm kind of still toggling and getting my finding my sweet spot in terms of the volume I would like to see in the last hour, but I would like to see at this moment at least $75,000 worth of volume. And typically, I like to see boosted as well. Not so much. It's like not like a must, but it's a good addition because what this tells you is that people are willing to spend money because to get a 500 boost that costs $4,000. So this what this is telling you right here is that okay, these people are willing to spend money, which means that it's less likely that they will rug you. And again, that means if the devs sell, or even people who own the coin have a massive sell off. So you can see this thing ran heavy today from 600 market cap all the way up to 15 million, which is a ton. So this is something that I definitely like to see, but it's not absolutely a must because some coins will even scam you by having like spent $12,000 on the boost and have a 2,000 boost just to rug you. Um, People are very clever with their schemes that they devise for a dollar. So if you're looking for Degen plays, if you're looking for long term plays, if you're looking for longs, if you're looking for a portfolio review, we have all of that here. Literally everything concerning crypto, we have it here. So there, we had a niche before just being Degen, but since we revamped our team, we literally do everything now, long term and everything. And we actually called a play Cal some months ago. It has a Coinbase listing now. So imagine if you would have got that back when we first called it. So right now, another narrative that's going on right now is kind of like the lingo that we use around the space. Like for example, you got crash out. There was another play that I was in, but I didn't see too much action from the dev, and the volume was going down and the price was going down. It's called I Aped. I still think that project has potential, but at the moment, I am not in that. So right now, the narrative is also these catchphrases that's going on. Like I would not enter into a play like this right now. It's not too far down from all time high, and it hasn't even really started a reversal yet. I would wait till it settles before I entered into it, if I was to get into that play. And you definitely don't want to enter into a play like this. If you were interested in a play like this, you just do what I told you earlier. Honestly, you don't even have to pull up the fib retracement. It's just it's simple math. All time high is this right here, 0007088 divided by two. So you want to enter lower than whatever it is divided by two. And that's also with the assumption that the that the chart is showing a reversal pattern, because if it's going down, and I mean, it hits it, but it's going to go down, continue to go down further, and at that point, you're already at a loss. So you want to make sure that you're that's actually going in the upwards pattern or upwards trend, I should say. And if I'm not seeing anything too much on here, I just click out of boosted. I just use it as a filter. Um, let's go from there. Another Diddy play. It's a lot of green up here. Did they relaunch this? It's crazy. Oh wow, this scent. I saw this a little bit earlier right here. Now, if you want to get into a play like this, definitely enter in like on the floor. Personally, I kind of stay away from plays that correct this low. But if there's something that interests you, then you can enter in on the floor, which is uh, a very low risk entry. Give me one moment, please. So the price to join our tribe right now is 99.99 per month, or you can get the lifetime membership, which is 1,200 bucks. We also have discounted memberships when you sign up for more than a month at a time. I love this art though. One thing I look for is good looking art. Although some of the plays with the ugliest art do well. Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to stop. It's Telegram. I didn't even join. That's another thing that I look at too. I try to join the Telegram and see what they've been recently talking about. And you can also help them raid too. So they have aspirations of making this a $10 million coin. That would be nice. It's definitely possible with Solana coins. 10 million coins that come out every single day, literally. And we have calls all the time in here. And then too, all of us in here, meaning myself, Nuri, Zino, and Momo, we will post plays, and then if it's not a good entry, we'll also let you know as well because the FOMO can definitely kick in, and you'll want to get in. But like I said, getting in at the top, you have an extreme amount of risk, and more than likely, you're not going to profit in that trade. thing said Diddy did it. Yeah, this looks okay. Don't even all the way look like Diddy. Another thing you want to look at too is the distribution in terms of not just the percentages, but how many percentages are kind of like close to one another. Like this one has a few 0.93%, which could also mean that even though one wallet may not be 3%, people can have multiple wallets that add up to more than 3%. So that's just something to be mindful of. Like if you see 1.06, 1.06, 1.06, 1.06, 1.06 five times, then it could be likely that the dev does have a 5% allocation just in five different wallets, which can which they might not sell, but then again they might sell too. So that's just something to be mindful of. People are very crafty with the way they split things up. So that's something to be mindful of. So just don't go aping into a play. There are things that you definitely want to consider. Bubble maps, 3% or less, preferably. Not all the time, but preferably. And then the percentages of the holder. This has multiple 0.82%, and it could just be it, and it's something that I could be over cautious on. But this is Solana. You can never truly be over cautious on Solana because people get rugged every day. This does seem interesting though. And this right here is rugcheck.com. I do this for every single play that I personally enter. But if it's called by Norians, I know then I already know that they already did the background work on it. Hmm. And this place sent today too. This came off of Pump Fund, number one TikTok AI. If you'd have grabbed this off of Pump Fund, you would be up a ton. Look at that. That's a decent amount of liquidation as well. So that's bullish. Oh, this thing dropped. Let's see what it's looking like now. Drop lower. So yeah, at this point, if you saw a drop below this, run right back. Wow. So another caller, or not caller, but another member of our Discord called this actually. She's been in this for a long time. Uh Mimosa. Let's see when she got in this. Wow. So she got in this, I think, at this point, and there goes Momo. So his bag is up a lot. I don't even know when he got in, but he got in on pump fund, which means at worst case scenario he got in at 50K, 55K, which means he's already up like a 15x from this play. So you would be learning from people who are getting results every single day, literally. And this was found on Pump Fund. So imagine Matt finding this on Pump Fund. Look at this. This is life changing money from finding one play on Pump Fund, literally. So literally, all it takes is one play, and this is sending. So if Michelle actually bought this right here, she 10x. So not only the chief play callers call plays, there are also members within the community that call good plays as well. And Mosa doesn't. She just started calling plays recently, but she's been pretty successful with her play calling. So great job there. More value added because we do have people who call good plays. And you don't enter in every single play that you see. Make sure you find a play that you would also enter in on your own, but make sure that your entry level, entry level is good. So if you can't get the entry level when the play is called or roundabout there, then just skip it. It's fine. There we call plenty of plays a day. This thing just doesn't want to stop, and I'm for it. This thing might just consolidate right here and just rip up again. Yeah, this play was also called by Zino some time ago. Now it's at 5 million. I'll show you exactly when the first time Zino called this play. Cash play. So Zino originally called this play. Look at this. Look at this. So he called this play at 329,000 market cap. Let's just do the math real quick. And it's sitting right now at, this is not even ATH, but just what it's at currently, 5 million. What is that now? 328. So that's a 15x. Let's say from, so at its highest point, it was a 30x from when Zino originally called it. This play right here, meme coin millionaire, and that could be a 30x in 1 week. Imagine you throw one soul on that and you made 30 soul from that play. $150 all the way up to 4,500 bucks. So this is what you'll be getting if you join the tribe. Imagine you get your whole membership paid for the a lifetime membership paid for in one play, literally. And Momo called a few pump fun plays today, and actually he went 3 for 3 before 9 o'clock on pump fun plays. So if anything, if y'all know anything about pump fun, it is extremely hard to have a 50, 60% win rate on pump fun. It's literally the casino. I also like to see a picture too when I'm looking at plays. If you don't have a picture, then I'm not too interested. Another thing you can look at to keep things it's an interesting looking chart. So the reason why I'm showing you this is to show you that if you want something quick and that already has exposure, and the more exposure, the more likely is the volume is to be up, the more likely is people may buy if they like what they see. And this also has good art as well. So you can just go through these plays as well. I'm a little bit picky, so I don't just use I don't always use that. Scary. We wanted to get in around this point because no like it's gonna go much lower. This is the play I showed you earlier. One of our members got in around 729,000. One of our chief callers got in around 60K, 50K or less because it was on pump fund when he got in. Yeah, we looked at this one earlier. It may be reversing right here. Personally, I just like to see like a 15-minute green. What the heck is this? Manifesting all of my greatness. Thank God for mercy. Counting my blessings. So many lessons. No, 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 no. Shining light, shining so bright. Oh, they got a 500 boost. I didn't even notice that when I first clicked on it. Oh, they got a 500 boost and ads? Let's look at this. Percentage. 3. Okay, so this is an op support level. It looks a little undecided. Yeah, I would just keep my eye on this because it could continue to go down, but it is showing that it has a nice support level here as well. Okay, so it's showing it's looking good on the 15. I mean on the 30. Decent on the 15. Not thoroughly convinced on the 5. So this is what I would do personally. I would place a buy order right here. If you can clear this, then I feel more confident in it. And as a matter of fact, I might just do that. Because if you can get about right, if you can show me that it's going up. Yeah, probably about 0.0015. That would convince me that it's on its way back up. Oh, cash is top 10. A cooker, a cooker. That's why I said I would want to watch it for a little bit. Well, it's just the same chart. It's interesting how it looks different on Dex Screener than it does on Dex Tools. That is very interesting. Let's see what the price is on here. Hold on. It's the same, it's the same thing. Boy, that's interesting. Yeah, I would wait. Go right here. See the volume. That's interesting. Hmm. Something to keep in mind. Sorry about the music, guys. My phone died. Just give me one moment. Hold on. So did it bounce? Okay, looks like it's actively trying to bounce. Perfect. So different. Oh wow! Yo, this play recovered. I was in this play last night when it fell to the ground, and it hit my stop loss. So I'm not in this play anymore. But wow, what a recovery! Anything's possible. I'm telling you. Zebra. I like the name of that. Oh, I looked at this one. Is it return? Is it going? Nah. Okay. All right, guys. Well, it's been real for this pop up live stream. We'll be doing some more this week. You guys enjoy the rest of your night.